Hello everyone, welcome back to Shadowtoys Photography. Today we're celebrating 800 subscribers! Holy schmolies, thank you so much, 800, my goodness. Thank you, seriously everyone, thank you for supporting me this long and for, oh my gosh, just doing everything here. Let me throw a figure in here just to give you something to look at, little android. We just reviewed not too long ago. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone who subscribed here. Let me take a moment to shout out all those that have subscribed. And forgive me if I butcher anyone's names. But we got Nian Tun, Carmilla, Jackson Castro, Jimmy Lewis, Joe Garwood, Stony Folks, Jesse Martinez, Thomas Mertens, Jorge Marginet, From the Hilt, Oya Sahinoglu, hope I know I'm messing that one up, Gil Tucker, Balgoroth, Fwoosh Dis Hunter, Big Contra 13, Mad, Robbie Espinor, Psalms 1441, Penny Rooster Reviews, Avadan, Wyatt Mills, Decepticon Gary, Mr. Colbert, Lee Burns, Juan Ruiz, Mike DBZ Collector PR, Rufus Adams, Warren Roar, X-Bay Q1, Chris Luong, Philip NY, Just Tanjiro, GHD 44007, Noble Young, Shi-san Duan, Sayin Ghoul, Lenny Adams, and Art Fiend. Thank you. Domo. Gracias. Thank you. Seriously, everyone. No, seriously. Thank you so much. My goodness, for taking the time to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done that and you're watching now, please do. I'm sure I'll review or get something that you'll probably agree with. I mean, over 800 people can't be wrong. We're almost at 900 actually by the time I'm filming this, believe it or not. Tongue-tied there. But yeah, I know I appreciate everyone who comes out and just wants and really appreciates everything I have to say, honestly, because you know, I try and review things first and, you know, get that information out there as quickly as possible. There's also, you know, my channel needs that for growth. You know, I can't just, unfortunately, wait a week after a figure is already out, everyone's taking a look at it and still, you know, gain all these views. You know, unfortunately, I don't get that much, you know. And with this video too, which is a little unfortunate, 800 people have subscribed and I'm celebrating 800 people. 800 people are not going to watch this video. So that is a bit of a bummer. That being said, and we are getting high up there, I do plan to do a celebration video up to 1,000, but after 1,000, I'm not going to discontinue them, but they're not going to be as frequent. I'm going to go to maybe hopefully every 1,000 after that. Maybe I'll do the first one, maybe 1,100 or 1,500, and then I'm up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Hopefully it keeps going. Hopefully you keep growing, and hopefully the quicker we grow here all together, and I literally can't do it without you. I mean, I can do all that I can do with all the tools that I have. You know, I'm doing this. I don't have a professional camera. I don't have a professional setup. I don't have a professional microphone. Although I don't know about these new microphones. Yeah, I don't like the way they sound, but that's, I'm getting off on the point here. Yeah, I would like I need an upgraded computer. You know, my computer's from 2012. You know, those are things I would, your support would go into, is, you know, upgrading that and able to, do more editing and more videos, hopefully get an actual better professional camera. Because unfortunately, I've run out of space, believe it or not, to do more edited videos. I mean, at last edited videos, I believe was the Ninja, the Metal Gear custom I did, and that ate up so much space. I had to delete practically I had to delete like half my phone, all the apps and everything like that, just to fit everything. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I have the space. I don't know what's going on. I know I need a new phone, but I would definitely think I need a new professional camera with a HD card or a memory card, a separate memory card, so I could plug that into the computer and store more things, and I don't have to delete anything. That would really stink. So we'll see what happens, but your support definitely goes into the channel. We'll go back into the channel. Maybe I could do memberships or something. I don't know. I have to see what I can really offer that's worth your time and money, honestly. I'm not going to be one of these, please don't ever let me be one of these big time reviewers who, the ones that kind of lost their shirt in 2020 when they thought like, oh, it's not made for kids. My channel's not made for kids. They're wearing like Spider-Man outfits and have Ninja Turtles in the background and Batman and Spider-Man swing. It's like, oh, it's not for kids. It's like, it's totally for kids. It looks like it's for kids. Get out of here. But anyway, I mean, that's fine. But how they just visibly lost their shirts and it was kind of gross. And they're basically saying like, oh, you need to pay me because I'm doing you the favor of buying the figure and reviewing it to let you know if you should buy it or not. And that like that put such a bad taste in my mouth. That sat with me so bad. I never want to be like one of those. Please, any kind of support would go right and back into the channel. Like I said, upgrading the quality of the production value of this channel. And hopefully that happens. I'm going to give it time and we'll see. I think I've rambled long enough. Let's take a look at these some figures. The theme of this one is going to be variants because I've noticed it started with that Valaverse video I did a couple months back where I talked about the similarities between things. I noticed similarities between other things, so it's just you'll see the way it goes. But yes, this theme is variants. Yes, on Loki, that was a great show. I enjoyed it. But anyways, I got in the new Gamora from Marvel Legends What If, and she's so big. I just thought like, oh man, she's like a She-Hulk variant. She is so huge, like another green, powerful, badass lady for Marvel. Hey, I'm not complaining. Like, I know there's, strong men, women, female, male characters that are in Marvel and the superhero universe and whatever. And yeah, I'm down for that. So, no need to change what's already there, what's already great. And Gamora is badass. So yeah, happy to have her. And this figure, believe it or not, is really, really good. Her Thanos cleaver, I was concerned that, she comes with pinless double jointed elbows. You could pop the arms off in the head and use it on anybody you want. Anybody, pretty much. Seriously, that you want. But I was concerned that, didn't mean to repeat myself there, but you know what I mean. I was concerned that her sword wouldn't stay in her hand that well, and it definitely does. I can't knock it out easy. Because when I got Angelina Jolie's Athena, her weapon's just like, I even tried gluing her hand shut, not with the weapon in it, but like gluing this part closed to kind of see if she could grip those weapons better, and she can't. So I don't know if I'm going to even bother swapping her body. I'm actually getting a little over the celebrity thing, just celebrities in general and real people, because they've just been such a letdown. It's just either political or they've done something highly illegal or they stole money, or I don't know. I know there's a lot of good celebrities out there, but I'm just tired of celebrities just like, it's just one after another. You know what I mean? I'm down with more comic versions, manga versions, anime versions of people, because yeah, it's getting a little it's just a matter of time. Like, who's left? Jeez, who's left? Here's the McFarlane. Jeez, he's not even on screen. Brainiac. Let me bring out the other Brainiac. See, I do collect Marvel Legends, and it's my custom one. Let's move Android over here. I do collect Marvel Legends and McFarlane. They're just far and in between, you know what I mean? But this Brainiac, not being biased or anything, but look how like great that butterfly works, and he just gets that nice relaxed arm pose there. And considering he gets a really good ab crunch. I don't know. If you think I should start reviewing these, let me know. I'll consider it. I just never bother to get them quick. I'm just not in a rush. You know what I mean? His head, I can't look all the way up. Like, he could bend, look like that, like into the screen. Like, that's really good. But yeah, I don't, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot and review some Marvel Legends and DC more. Like I said, I don't really, you know, I got Gamora before that. I think it was, what's her name? Black Widow. You know, I collect a lot of the Black series, but we'll see. Maybe I'll start reviewing some of those things. But here's my custom Mezco parts Brainiac, and here's the other Brainiac. And see, they go fine together for me. But I'm not complaining. Let's bring in Mezco Superman, because this is my go-to Superman. Basically, if Mezco makes it, it becomes my definitive, that's my version kind of thing. And speaking of variants, I kind of like what they're doing with the Marvel Universe. I mean, the content itself can be better, but I like the idea of, you know, all these timelines and different stories, because now it can be our stories, you know what I mean? And now all of our ideas and ways we have things in our head and our canon at home is relevant and canon, you know what I mean? You could just kind of add it to the story. So I like that, and I like how it's kind of broken up and kind of incoherent. I know it's not on purpose, but I mean, after Endgame and all that, and it's like ripping everything apart and then putting it back together, it's going to feel a little disconnected, I should say. And that's kind of how it's going. I know it's not on purpose, but it's kind of like a happy accident with them. But I don't know, like, I enjoyed things like Loki. But anyways, he looks really great. And let me grab the tentacles here without knocking the camera. Oh, yeah, I knocked it. The tentacles that came with this Brainiac, you know what I mean? So they look good on Superman. Let's see the Mezco one. I kind of did. Oh yeah, well, if I get it to stay. But it's kind of looking like those tentacle hentais. Let me move on here. Well, poor Superman here, like that old but golden meme. Let's move on. But yeah, variants, you know, as you can see, I like how all our stuff's relevant now. I appreciate it. Ooh, here's a good custom. As I put Brainiac back here and he gets hooked on everybody. Come on there. Here's a custom that I have to review of this badass Predator. Oh, he's too tall for the camera. But yeah, it's a Mezco custom Predator. It's a LRL Customs, I believe, on Instagram or eBay. They basically sell like 3D printed custom Predator parts of sometimes your comic book Predators or favorite Predators. I love how the light's catching those eyes. Just different kinds of Predators, custom Predators from the video game Hunting Grounds that no one's making for some reason. I don't know why. But it's basically like a 3D printed kit, all painted, and he gives you some paint and not really instructions, but you can kind of hit them up for instructions on, you know, kind of what to do, and you take the pieces off. So, you know, I kind of painted the legs and the arms and the belt and crotch piece there, and like it comes with these pieces. It comes with the golden claws, the chest piece, obviously, the upper part. This is the Predator Shorty from the Alien vs. Predator comic book. It's with the Mahiko. I might be saying that Machiko comic book with the it's like two stories excuse me, that go into one. It's really cool. It's like this Marine Predator crew. This is a separate story that they have, like I can move this around, kind of painted the thing there. Whoops. Oh, did I just break that? I was taking it off to paint it. But he has like this Marine crew, like of 4, and one of them like wears like an anti-face hugger mask, and he gets captured on purpose, and he gets brought to the hive, and his beacon alerts the team, and basically they have like this criminal all drugged up, like an ex-military criminal, and he's like in the this battle suit, and they give him all adrenaline and stuff like that, and it's basically just, you know, acid proof and alien proof, and it just goes in with basically a built-in like minigun and flamethrower on one arm and each arm. So goes in, annihilates the hive, and gets the guy out of there, and basically kills. They're basically hive busters, you know what I mean? Alien hive busters. It's a really cool story. And then the other end is this woman who it was kind of what the Alien vs Predator movie was going for. And this woman was you can move, I'm just being really delicate, who helps, like, basically, long story short, she helps a predator fight aliens, and he gives her the mark just like at the end of the movie. And you know, she gets accepted by the clan, and the story picks up where, you know, she's hunting alien queens with like this group of predators, and Shorty is one of the predators who are in the tribe with her, and he's basically like his namesake. I did his feet there too. Like his namesake, he's like a very short predator, so he's kind of like gets picked on, but now he takes his aggression out on the you know, the resident human. And, you know, because she's like small and a woman, so obviously he's going to pick on her and act all big and tough and always try and get her killed and stuff like that. But I always love Shorty's design. Their leader is top knot. I wish they would, or someone would make him like anybody, because I'm just going to have to do it ourselves, I guess. But yeah, it's a really cool story. And basically she portrays the tribe to help that Marine crew because they're in trouble. They're getting killed off, and she helps them out. And, yeah, fights Shorty, and it's just really, really good. I got to get him his gun. But yeah, I'll review him, move him around, and basically on the Mezco Predator body. And yeah, it was definitely worth it. Let's see, what's next? Let's move on to this side. All right. I mentioned I had to get this Joker. So I did. Jared Leto. I'll always buy a Joker, of course. Hope someone does Jack Nicholson, and I think we got them all. Because we have the cloth goods, Heath, Jared, maybe the older ones, and then we took a look at Morbius. There's something I wanted to check on him, though, because I was saying about his butterfly joint, that how it doesn't go this way. I wonder, I haven't tried this yet. You know how like some figure arts, they kind of, or like the Android, it kind of pops out from the back. I want to see if it maybe does that. And I could get like the crossover range. You know what I mean? Because it goes really far back, but I don't want to break it. All right, I'm getting it to move a little bit, but yeah, it's as far as it goes. So, almost the perfect figure. Almost. Maybe it's this side. Let me try this side. No, it's not budging. Darn it. I was hoping. I wanted to give it another shot, because this figure's otherwise perfect, honestly. I mean, don't let that little gripe hold you back, but I was hoping for the perfect figure, because it's coming around the end of the year, and you got to be real, what's it called? Tough on these things, I guess you could say. Here's a better version of Scarlet. Kind of showed her off. She's on the stand there. But I gave her some more gear. I gave her a scarf there. I got rid of her arm pad. I put it on a custom Metal Gear that I'm working on finishing. I gave her a bag. And yeah, I'm very happy. I did say in one of the last Valaverse videos, I am very happy that Hasbro is going to do a better Scarlet. I hope she's got good materials. And I did get low light. Where is he? Oh, he's a little far. I'll look at him in the next video. But I did cover the plastic, and I did get low light, and his plastic's a little. Now they're doing the Three Bears. Hasbro's doing the Three Bears to themselves. First, they were too gummy. Now low light was so tough. He was like, "What'd you get him in the Valverse factory?" I could not articulate the legs at all. Here's speaking of the ninja. But yeah, I could not get those legs to bend. I was like, what's going on? So, way better feeling, but geez, they're like, they just can't get it right. It's too gummy. All right, go the other way. Oh, it's too hard. Come on, somewhere in the middle, Hasbro. Somewhere in the middle. I know you'll hit it. I know you'll hit it. Like, geez, I know it's tough with the overseas factories. Maybe, I don't know, stop using overseas factories. Geez, I mean, it's just like, and it takes them so long to make a figure and then correct something. Oh, goodness. All right, I got a couple more customs here. Let's bring out more Valverse. Let's slide her out and then slide someone in. You know, I got to be careful because I got all these standing like dominoes. Get back there. Socks. Yeah, I got socks in there. Okay. Well, first off is my Valverse G.I. Joe Metal Gear three-way story battle that's going on that bleeds into Marvel and DC, of course, into my world, because in my world, all the timelines, all the realms are now like interlapped with each other. That's the Shadowverse. Basically, you know, everyone's stories, all our stories just molded into one. There's multiple Spider-Men and Supermen and all that stuff. It's pandemonium. I love it. Just but anyways, you saw the Duke that I had out before with the Scarlet, so I changed him around and made him an Outback because my Outback figure was terrible. That leg, I couldn't get his right leg up without it snapping, which was annoying. So I put him on this custom body. I'm going to make this into a Metal Gear PMC or PNC soldier eventually, but for now, as I rotate figures out and customize and see what I want to do, you know, I kind of like, in my toy world with my figures, if I kill a figure off, I'm like done playing with it. It goes away, and I may not sell it, or I may sell it. I don't know, but yeah, if you die in my world, you die in life. It's like a toy matrix, if you will. But yeah, so I do got the little silencer shoved in the earth. You can see the paper though. Oh well, who cares? He's gonna not last long, but he's we'll see. Maybe I give them a chance to fight for it. Honestly though, it's like if I get an upgrader or a figure, if I have multiple Black Widows, you know, I have them all battle, and whatever one I like the most and feels the most, that feels the best, that'll be the winner. You know what I mean? So kind of like like that, or it'll be a clone, you know what I mean, or just another one that could be killed off, whatever. It doesn't matter, you know, just not the official canon. There'll always be a Superman, and in the collection there'll always be a Batman. Which one will be, who knows. But yeah, so anyway, so I'll change him around. So in my story, Duke got injured, so he's at the hospital. He'll come back all Mezco styled, and I'll review him hopefully when I get him. And yeah, so I'm actually turned Duke into something else. Yeah, I don't have it out, but we'll save that for next time. But anyways, so got Outback here, and he's in the same platoon. And what happened with Duke was he's with Desert Rat. I mean, you know. I figured, you know, being that this guy, I like the figure, but the guy sucks, I figured instead of just taking that sculpt off and throwing it and having a little tantrum about it, figured, you know, let's write him out of the collection. You know, maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll do a custom with it, but yeah, that face has got to go. So what we'll do is, what I'm doing is, he's basically, I mean, I'm from New York. You know, if you're called Rat, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. We don't like rats here in New York. I mean, I know we have big ones, but yeah, no me gusto. We don't like them. No, we don't like them at all. So Anyways, hence the name. He's kind of, in my world, he became a double agent, triple agent, where he's working for Valverse in G.I. Joe. But then he was taking money and stuff from Valverse and the Pandora and the Metal Gear Lalelulelo Patriots. You know what I'm talking about if you follow Metal Gear. And you should, because it's like the best military story ever told, next to, I guess, I don't know, Warhammer. Anyways, yeah, Tom Clancy got nothing on Metal Gear. Nothing. Anyways, again, so when they went out with Duke and all that, Rat here, betrayed them, betrayed the Lalelulelo and the Metal Gear guys, and shot Pandora, shot her gun, which exploded, and he shot her in her bulletproof chest, and she got shrapnel from the gun and was bleeding out, so he thought she died. Oh, he should have dead checked her. It's going to come back to haunt him. So, yeah, betrayed them because he's really taking money from Cobra. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, anyways, I know, lame, cheesy, whatever. But yeah, so he's actually working for Cobra, taking that money, but Cobra's just using him. You know what they're going to do when they don't need him anymore, when he becomes useless. You know that Cobra commander, he don't give a shit. So anyways, yeah, so he's taking money from them, and now he gave away Duke's position and all that when they were out, and miraculously survived, right? Helped Outback back to health with this brand new body, because that other body was garbage. And now he gave away his spot to Cobra, but also the Patriots are pretty pissed at him, so they're going to send their operative, which is another custom, which you'll see me review. And yes, that's my big long-winded story on how this figure's on his way out. He's a slippery little devil, so he's going to be not too easy to get rid of, but yeah, they'll get him eventually. And that's the story about that. All right, let's move on a little bit to another custom. Kind of upgrading here. Hold on, let me get his hat. I know. I got Cad Bane. All I did was, if you saw my other Cad Bane, I believe in my other subscriber celebration videos, I had this jacket on the Clone Wars version, and now I have him on the Boba Fett version. Yeah, so I like it. I'm enjoying it. Do I have his hat backwards? I might. It kind of stays on better like this, honestly. So I'm going to keep it like that. I don't care if it's accurate or not. Does it really matter? It stays on and it looks fine. So, yeah, I really like the soft goods jacket. I don't have his guns in there because I don't want them to get warped sitting there. So I keep their weapons and stuff kind of separate and make sure they stay nice and straight. But he can articulate. He can get a little bit better of that butterfly joint, you know, a little better than, Morbius there. So he could probably maybe hold a lightsaber. I know they got rid of, like, the thigh cut here. I mean, it is up here. So some things I don't miss as much as I thought I would. You know, the ab crunch, it does need double. They did fix the necks. You know, the necks are really nice, the neck joints, but they need to go back to double jointed elbows at least, pinless, double jointed. Maybe just this cut down here is beautiful, but if they got an upper one in here, that would be really sweet. That would really give him the range he needs. I mean, I guess you could leave that out because you could leave the single joint, but that flap there is real ugly. So maybe go back to double jointed knees as well. Maybe leave out the thigh cut for now. You don't need drop downs with Star Wars figures, please. But this is not bad. I like this setup in there. That's pretty good. I don't like that you can kind of see the barbell, but, you know, whatever. And, yeah, just start giving cloth goods like this because what a difference. Like, come on. All I did was throw a jacket on there. Just got it from eBay. You know, 1/12 cloth coat. Brown. And, yeah, I think it's a Gambit one for a Gambit figure, if I remember correctly. But that was perfect, yeah. So, boss, really, really nice. All right, these next ones, are not really customs. One's just kind of like a head swap. All right, let me grab him here. There's Wenwu from Shang-Chi. I just got him on the Death Broker's body. Yeah, the Marvel Legends heads fit and scale perfectly with Mezco. I mean, looks better back here, actually. More realistic. So he's going to be my Yakuza. And another story of mine, if you remember way back with the John Wick, and he was hunting the clan responsible for eliminating all but 2 members of the clan of the Golden Dragon. It seemed to be the Crimson Dragon clan. But obviously, Wenwu died fighting Angelina's Thena. Yeah, see how I said she's getting written out there? That's how she got written out. Killed her, or just, punched a hole in her, so she became inoperable. She's not dead, but so damaged where she's off to get repaired. We'll see if she makes a comeback or not. But this man lost his rings, but survived. And now he runs like some kind of like Yakuza clan or whatever. Part of a branch, the business street branch of the Crimson Dragon clan. The John Wick is going to work his way through. And I recently got in the Joy Toy, who do Warhammer figures, 1/12 scale, Frontline Chaos, Vermouth. And she's awesome. Look, scales perfectly if she's not knocking Mr. Wu over. Scales perfectly. She looks like a perfect, maybe Asian or Eastern European or something descent. Just American. I mean, she can blend in with anything, but she's perfect. I mean, she does have a Barbie doll kind of body there, so the pants are nice. She's got great articulation. Pretty much everything except the head. It can move, but the hair restricts it. I can't speak. Jeez. No, I've been talking for a while. It's the only little thing with her, but she comes with a cigarette holding hand, weapons, a machine gun, a sword, another gripping hand. I think that's about it. But it's all you really need with her. Oh my goodness. Well, there's no way she's gonna stand. I mean, look at these ankles. I mean, no way that's gonna hold up a figure. I like the idea what they did there, but you need to do just a ball peg with these that sit deep inside the foot. Well, not too deep that hinders articulation, but yeah, they look good. Oh, John Wick's gonna have a good time fighting them. I can't wait. Maybe I'll take pictures of it. Maybe I won't. We'll see what kind of setup I can do. I am working on getting more room for stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Here, we'll look at her for a minute while we get into the last leg of this. Excuse me. I'm talking for a while. But yeah, so John Wick's going to work his way up. Maybe he'll get to Storm Shadow, the Hasbro one, until the Mezco one comes to replace him. So speaking of variants, here's the Loki. This is the Figure Arts one, which you've seen. But I made a couple variants. Let's get that cube in his hand there. Maybe this will be my end of time Loki. I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything. But Loki show was good. I really enjoyed it. I like that it was different. I like that WandaVision was different because, honestly, they had to do something different, because if they kept doing the same Captain America, Iron Man just punch through type deal, it would have got played out. It is kind of played out. So they had to do something different. It didn't work. Kudos for Disney for trying something different. It didn't work. It's not working too well. They're kind of course correcting, it seems like. But and some things I liked. I really did like everything, but it could have been better. They could have went in different directions. Some of the choices, just like Kamala, Miss Marvel, just make her stretchy, like Mr. Fantastic. They had to give her the bangles. I know it's part of the story. I didn't see the movie, and You know, who cares? But I don't know. I'd rather have her have been more comic accurate just with the powers. I loved everything else about the show. You know, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't, you know. But again, these stories aren't like Spider-Man stories. So anyways, here's another variant on another broker's body. Yeah, I got 3, so here's my President Loki. I really wish Mezco would put magnets, little magnets in these, like I think Noda does with their jackets, or just other companies in general. I know Mezco's use Velcro, but it's so ugly when it's open like this. So I don't want them to keep doing that. But I was using him as a thug. I hope he doesn't have any clips or guns attached to him in there. That'd be a little weird. But yeah, I really wish they had just tiny magnets, because this has a metal in it. So if it had a tiny magnet in there, it would be able to close nicely. Maybe I'll glue that to his face so it sticks. I don't know. But with this one here, if I can move these guys over and they're not going to fall and they're going to hold their stuff. No, and cue him tipping over. Stay there. All right. Loki back here, President Loki. And I took these effects from, I believe it's not Doc Nocturnal, the other guy. Atticus Doom. The expansion pack for Atticus. No, these will both stay. Yes. And they make perfect. That's gonna be a little leaning, but whatever. Perfect Loki effects. Perfect. I also got this one that could kind of fire out of his fingers, you know, if he wants to. Like, shoot that glorious purpose all over you. And finally, the last variant is Ragnarok Loki. I think he wore an outfit close to this. I know he didn't have the green tie, but it's like Loki, signature Loki. Who else wears a green tie? Joker and Loki. So, yeah, I gave him the Diabolique knives, and he's good to go. Oh, no. What are you doing? Pay attention. Yeah, so here's my variants. I don't know who'll survive. Who knows? I hope Tom Hiddleston stays good and nothing horrible comes out about him. That's what I'm saying. You know, I love these actors. They're doing a good job. And I'm just worried, man. I'm just worried. What's next? Oh, yes. Perfect. Excellent. Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this very long video. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. On to 900, and we'll see what goes on after and beyond. Well, thank you again. Appreciate it. And I really will give back. And yeah, this is going on and on and on. But anyways, thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you. Until next time, hold together the timelines.